Hey everyone, in this next video, I'm going to give you a really powerful technique to calm down in the event that you're feeling anxious or in the middle of an anxiety attack. All right, I'll see you on the other side. All right, so you've gotten the news and all of a sudden you're feeling anxious either because you have to go for an interview or a business meeting, or you got the call from the school about your child who's not doing so well, or the doctor's office saying, you know, I need you to come and see this. I have some news for you. Whatever the case, if you're feeling anxious, this technique will be very important for you because it's a breathing technique. There's no need for, reaching out for, if you have pills taken, I'm not saying don't take them, is that you need something to be able to manage your state in the here and now. Now, a lot of the people a lot of clients of mine, have medication, and that's okay, but they're always saying, you know what, even if the medication, I have to go for it, and I need something that at one point I'm in a meeting and all of a sudden I hear this, I can't just start and pick up my pills and just start, taking them. So I'm like, okay, what you can do is called a breathing technique, which is called 4-7-8. Now that's 4 for inhaling, 7 for holding, and 8 for exhaling. Not perspiring, because you are doing that. Exhaling. All right, so this is how it works. It's very simple. Again, it's 4-7-8. That's all you need to remember. I'm going to put it in a title so you don't forget. 4-7-8. So you go like this. Okay? And you don't have to do this and be yoga-like. Just calm down, get back to yourself, and just breathe like this. Now, the idea is for you to do it 4 times in a row. The reason you want to do that is you want to get your state in a state of oxygenation. What happens is that when you're stressed, you're so focused sometimes on some image that's in your mind and you won't let go that you forget to breathe. So this brings you back and it creates a cycle. Usually I do it 4 times and then I redo it again. If you look at meditations or anything to do with transcendental meditation or, chanting of la, 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 like that over time, you're trying to get your brain to attain a certain cycle per minute, okay? Or actually per second, but I'm not gonna go deep into that. I'll put some information on the website, and for those that are members, you can also have access to the audiobooks and ebooks on anxiety and depression. For now, what's important is that you calm down and you get yourself in a cyclical fashion to be able to get back to controlling yourself. The main point of this is that by breathing, you focus only on the breathing. That's why you count 4, 7, and 8. From that point on, again, you do it 1, 2, 3, 4 times. If you feel like doing it over and over, it's perfect because at one point, some people actually fall asleep. Why? Because you get into that trance mode. Just like when you go into a panic attack or you go into a state of anxiety, what happens is that you're in trance. You're like, there's only one thing and you're obsessing about it, and then you obsess, and it just spirals down. So you want to break that pattern by using breathing, which is one of the most easiest exercise you can have. You don't need any tools, and if you don't have access to your pills, at one point you need to figure out a way in which to cope, right? So again, 4, 7, 8, I'm going to do it right again. It's very simple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now, the important part is that you want to breathe or inhale from your nose, and you want to exhale from your mouth. The reason you want to bring as much oxygen at the bottom of your lungs, okay, so some people, they'll breathe really shallow, which means they're not breathing deep, sorry. So the air stays up here, and all this down here is where you want the air to really push in and then push out, all right? So again. And you only think about your breathing, in, out, never mind the other thoughts. Probably if you're in a state of panic, of course, or anxiety, you're gonna get those things. So in order to understand why this works also is that when you're anxious, what you're doing is you're thinking about the future, all right? Your brain's actively searching for a solution or something in the future that it can't actually find. And so since it doesn't find it, and usually what happens is that it's an illusion, because you're gonna think negative instead of positive, because if you think positive, the anxiety probably won't work, all right? Oh my God, I'm so anxious, you know, I'm gonna make a lot of money, and I'm gonna be able to pay my car, and then pay my rent, and then pay the school's teacher, the tuition. Usually it's the other way around. I won't be able to do this, something's gonna happen, I'm gonna die, or somebody's gonna get hit, or there's blah, 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 I'm gonna lose my job, or this boss is gonna tell me, and this, it goes on and on and on. So another technique you do is later on, you know, as you work with it, is you start imagining positive. But for now, you want to stick to the present because you want to interrupt that pattern. Once you interrupt the pattern, then slowly you can get back on track and then start thinking positively. You know, for some of you that have probably on anxiety, you probably heard the term CBT, which is cognitive behavioral therapy, which exactly is the same point. Is they'll teach you breathing exercise, and then they'll teach you how to work with your beliefs and then change your choices and decisions and your thoughts and your emotions, all right? If you're one of my members, you can actually look at one of the worksheets on the 6 fundamental ingredients to consciously create success, which enables you to write down your beliefs, thoughts, attitude, choices, decisions, and emotions and thoughts to be able to then work and rebuild something, all right? Again, this is very useful if you're in a state of anxiety, if you want to get away from, you know, if you're angry at something and you want to take a, you know, not a break, but you want to break the pattern and just break the cycle to get back to being yourself, breathing is the way to go to lower your stress. For some of you that, you know, you can use that to fall asleep. You can use that again if you're anxious and you feel stress about a situation you're living in the moment. The idea, again, is to get back control over yourself and manage your own emotions by calming yourself down and oxygenating your body. Stress usually is a lack of oxygen, okay? There's a lot into stress. I don't want people to say, well, you know, that's just not it. A lot of it is breathing, all right? So if you breathe better, if you take the time to take a breather, as they say, then you'll be able to go and do it, all right? And also, if you have sleep problems, that might help you at the same time. All right, so I hope this video helped you lower your stress. Again, do it over time. As much as you've built conditioning about stress and anxiety, start doing exercise, even if you do it once, 2, 3 times a day. On your breaks, okay, when you have some time, just go lower. Instead of doing a deep meditation of 15 minutes, you could do this for 5 minutes, 4 times. Okay, I mean 4 times, which lasts about 5 minutes instead of 20 minutes. It's very easy. You can do it wherever you are. Just take the time, sit down. You don't have to have, like I said, a yoga position and all that. Just sit down, couch, sit down on the floor if you have to, all right? Calm yourself down, regain the power, regain the trust, and then go from there, all right? If you have any more questions, please feel free to comment. Again, if you liked, click like, make sure to subscribe to the Facebook page and also the YouTube channel. I'll be making more of those videos. And if you're a member, please check your membership privileges or levels to see if you have access to more of these videos, in-depth videos on how to handle stress and anxiety. And again, this has been the 4-7-8 technique to help you calm down and manage your anxiety and stress a little bit faster. Take care. I'll see you in our next video. Again, thank you for watching this one.